Once you have become filled with that black Luciferian light, that undeniable energy, that undeniable energy that you get from living a consistent spiritual life, is immeasurable. The gifts that get bestowed upon you when you start engaging in self-love, self-mastery, removing your fear of the dark arts, and start participating really basking in the ambience of that type of power through meditation, relaxing and medicating your mind, releasing yourself from the things that no longer serve you, getting in alignment with who and what you are, and allowing yourself to be only that. Now in this lesson here, once you have become filled with the black Luciferian light, simple things will become extremely fulfilling. Everything will take on a different luster, a different meaning. Your lenses will become clean. You begin to purify yourself. Just because your depth of perception the depth of your perception grows once you become filled with that black Luciferian light, which is your creative juices begin to flow. You begin to live inside of your own custom-made energetic imprint. And then you blend that with regular rituals, normalizing rituals, meditation, breathing in the mouth, blowing the air out of the nose, rotating your head clockwise, staring into your mirror, working on your spiritual gaze, dropping your eyes halfway closed, letting the vision get blurry as you stare at pictures of your ancestors in their sigils. Talking to your ancestors and asking them to bless you and help you to prepare your spot in the upper room called the spirit realm. Your depth and your perception of everything will grow. Remember, when your mind is cluttered and you never cleanse it, every sensory perception you have been blessed with will be cluttered. If you are filled with despair and stress and a lackluster existence, your whole aura and way of perceiving things becomes jaded, becomes dirty. It's like cooking good food. But at the same time, you're putting good food on dirty dishes. It's having brand new clothes, but you ain't washed your ass yet. And so you're jumping in with this funky ass and these new clothes. Don't jump your funky energy into the new clothing of spirituality, the new spiritual body of spirituality, self-mastery, occultism, witchcraft, black alchemy. But once you clear out the negative debris, you get rid of the things inside of you that no longer serve you. You learn to exist and preside and reside in your own way of being. You sit in your own excellence, realizing that this is a game and you are in control of the game when you realize you are in control of the game. Because everything is a mental construct, and it is what you think. Your food tastes better. Your sex becomes better. Your speech becomes more eloquent. You get into that whole way of being, that whole vernacular, that whole way of existing in such a way that everything starts to flow your way because you are adaptive. You have become like water. Whatever you pour water on, it becomes it. And this is how we have to be. Lock into your agenda. Lock into your agenda. And no matter what happens, you extract whatever is in it and use it as energy to manifest desires. Your desires. Your way of life. Your way of existing. Your way of doing what needs to be done. See, I need you to understand life is not a game, but it really is. And you got to play it like a game. You got to wake up in the morning and be like, what's next? You need to plan your days out. I'm always with the notebooks, writing out and strategizing, not just lessons, but each move and diagramming out what would be the best way to attain these goals, what things I need to fix, who needs to be put in what place, who needs to be gotten rid of, who needs to be pulled more up to the top, who needs to get pushed in the back in the cheap seats in the bleacher section. What things about myself need to be eradicated, or what things about myself need to be expounded upon. Self-inventory is mandatory. Learn to be your true self and become comfortable with that. When you live like this, you begin to have order. Everything just starts to be the way you've always wanted it to be. Nothing can throw you off. It can only throw you on. It don't matter. You're just taking energy from it. This is how you live in alignment. This is how you become the best version of yourself. This is how you live with a goddamn purpose. This is what it is. Just because your depth of perception has become more intense and powerful, you will still need to nurture your understanding you must constantly do deep meditation and you will get a greater understanding. You must constantly take self-inventory. Write down things. Observe and report to yourself. Figure out what are your peak hours, the times you have the most energy, the times you don't, the times you need to rest. Chart yourself out. Treat yourself like you are your own baby, because you are. You will begin to nurture yourself and increase your understanding, constantly going deeper and deeper into meditation, deeper into your thoughts, increasing the process that will cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and others. You'll begin to have more patience, more mercy on others and yourself. You'll understand we're all in the same boat. But sometimes you got to jump out that boat and create your own boat. Most people are trapped in their memories and their old perceptions. And they negate from having a consistent spiritual ministry, something that's going to give you exactly what you need. Oh, only if you would allow yourself to build discipline within a spiritual ministry, within a business practice, building businesses off of your skills, advertising and get your money. The Creator don't make no mistakes. The things that you're good at are given to you to sustain yourself. The belief system that you create for yourself is imperative. Never look for truth. Create your own truth. Never get nervous. Even when you're nervous, you ain't nervous. You just go ahead and do what you got to do. Never feel funny for having to give yourself a timeout and just learn to reflect. Understand that you, being a part of the whole, have a responsibility for the whole, meaning your spiritual ministry is what you must be concerned with. You are not a separate island from creation. You are the energy that created creation. And every action, every thought has a ripple in this matrix. The connection to the superconscious and the universal mind of yours allows you to access certain abilities and powers to awaken within you. One of these abilities are manifesting things quicker. Start using mantras to connect yourself to your visualizations during your manifestation rituals. Now, during these manifestation rituals, you will notice you will be closer to the seed of creation by performing daily rituals. The seed of creation, the energy of feeling good, residing in the energy of knowing, not I think I can or it might happen. No, of course it is, because, I'm the shit. And whatever is for me is for me. The ancestors gonna give me what I'm supposed to have. I'm just gonna shoot for the motherfucking moon. And they gonna guide me from there. Is the mind state you must acquire. The closer you are to the seed of creation, the more powerful and patient your intention to reshape reality becomes. Your rituals start to have a different luster, a different zest to them. They start to be quicker. You sit in the rituals more. The more you put of yourself into your rituals, the more genuinely pleasing and peaceful you feel. When you're doing rituals or anything, makes everything better. When you're feeling good and your energy is moving all around you and you're sitting in the middle observing everything, observe yourself from the outside looking in sometimes. Take a step back in the mind's eye and look at yourself. Pay attention to the way you just carried yourself when you talk to somebody. Stop letting people make you feel like you got to get all and quick about the tongue explaining who and what. Man, fuck all that. That's bad for the soul. Only have people around you that celebrate you, not tolerate you. Peace to my nigga Kevin Gates. You understand what I'm saying? That's real game. Only deal with people that are a part of the new version of you that you're in the process of creating. And if there are none, then walk this mission by yourself until the ancestors give you people that are going to sit in this new way of being, that are going to love the way you do what you do. They're going to back up the way you do what you do. They're going to give you some sponsorship. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to be, something that got you stressing. They're going to be a blessing. They're not going to get in the way. They're going to manifest every word you say. If you ain't got a team like that around you, you ain't got no team. Or you got a team, all right, but you the fucking mascot doing the dance, explaining yourself. Well, what I meant was, man, motherfuck that. That ain't the God or the goddess frequency. So stop that shit right now. No more explaining. That's robbing your soul of vital nutrients. That's taking from you. I don't care if you live 500 years, life is still short because we got to deal with eternity. And when you die, you take your thoughts and your emotions with you and the repercussions of your deeds. So don't sit up and let people have you explaining your angle all the goddamn time, making you second guess yourself, making your soul hurt. No wonder you sit back by yourself and be just feeling drained, because you giving it all away. Keep it for yourself. The true power that you must master in magic and in life is the art of changing your state of consciousness to one that creates the environment that is conducive to conjuring and controlling spirits at your will. Everything is spirit. Everything you deal with has spirit. A rock on the ground has spirit. Dirt has spirit. People have spirit. Get into the spirit of everything and extract energy from it if it's going to add to you being the version of yourself that you've always wanted to be. If it doesn't do that, then you leave it alone. Self-mastery, self-mastery, self-love, self-mastery, daily rituals, self-mastery, self-love, self-mastery, expressing yourself, diagramming out who and what you are and making sure you check yourself. Keep yourself from falling off your path. And it's so easy to do. You'll be all powerful and focused, eating right, thinking right, sleeping right, doing rituals, studying methodologies, doing your homework. To my students. You know, and then life starts to get in the way. It starts punking a nigga through people. Those low vibratory spirits start fucking with you. They start tricking you into actually thinking that you need to change for anybody. No. If you are comfortable with you, fuck everybody. They can all go at a moment's notice because you don't need it, and you can never be defeated when you put yourself on top and all that negativity gets deleted. You better go deep in yourself and find your true self. Realize the beauty in you and get rid of those that don't recognize the beauty in you. The total number of minds in the universe is just one mind. Because consciousness is a singularity on a deeper level, which is below the levels we are experiencing here in this matrix. Make sure y'all digest this information. Make sure you get inside of this sensation. This is a live channeling along with the teachings. Energy is being projected, and I know you respect it. Don't play no games with me. I won't play no games with you. I am sent here to do an elevation of those that are upon the frequency of the ancestors. Nothing more, nothing less. Only if you knew how powerful you are. Keep dealing with me, and I'm going to take you behind the iron curtain and show you some shit. Yeah, I'm gonna show you some shit. Yeah. Put you in position to be in position to put yourself in the reality you've always wanted is the mission. Self-mastery is the motto. Spirituality, witchcraft, self-mastery, self-love. Realizing you were sent from above or maybe down below. All of the above. There is only one field of quantum possibility. Quantum. Spiritual, basically. The real science. Quantum. You know, going beyond just the five senses and physicality. Dealing with things on a quantum level. Quantum mechanics. Quantum metaphysics. Hey man, it's just spirituality. All of it is spirituality. The only goddamn science is spirituality. And not just spirituality, it's witchcraft. Black witchcraft. Melanated. Let's not forget that. Nobody want to put that black, that melanated on top of things before they say it. And they're going to start doing just that. This is our shit. And it's time we jump in our own spaceship, black people, and ride the fuck off. Black, witchcraft, occult, spirituality. We need it all mixed up. See, we need it all in a swirl. And if you really want to break it down, it's just occultism, the study of that which is hidden. Anything that's hidden from the average person, you know that's the shit you should be dealing with. Anything that everybody can't get with, you know that's the shit you need to be fucking with. The beauties of occultism, the beauty of being exactly who you want to be through your own form of alchemy, which is just the art of using what you got to get the things you want. There is only one field of quantum possibility of consciousness and awareness. And this consciousness and awareness is like an ocean that flows through me and you. And this is the level you can start reshaping the energetic imprints inside of you. And this will enable you to create new paradigms. Paradigms, realms of reality. Realize all of your thoughts create worlds. We have that center point, melanated thought. This is sponsored by Mama Lilith. Hey now. Yeah. Okay. We have that center point melanated thought that influences the universe, the innerverse, the oververse, the innerverse, the omniverse through our witchcraft, our sorcery, the confines of the electricity that's always going back and forth within our mind, and we must learn to sit in that energy and slow it down and start controlling it. You must clear your mind. It is not regular. It is not healthy for you to always be thinking random thoughts. Now, if you plotting and planning and always diagramming like me, y'all know. Hey, that's different. I'm plotting and planning, Jack. This is what I do. No making up things and just, I'll say a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And no. I don't do my teachings like that. I don't run my businesses like that. I don't deal with my people like that. And I goddamn sure don't deal with my spiritual rituals, my spiritual ministry like that. I'm plotting and planning. That way I keep track of the things that worked and the things that didn't work, I just get rid of them. But if you're not always taking self-inventory, if you're not always in the spirit of being a blessing to yourself and your own kind, tapping into that heart chakra, creating a life you love. If you're dealing with a person or people and the love, you're not feeling it, get rid of them. Because there's other people that'll love to love you and that you will love to love right back. If they're going to accept you for you and love you the way you need to be, and you love them the way they need to be. See, this mind state makes the sex better, the food tastes better, makes people act better. Because people act right when you got your spiritual glow and you on the go, looking out and manifesting and always in pursuit to get you some more. See, I'm having fun with this shit, but I'm oh so serious. But I dip it in a fun sauce. See, you got to have a childlike imagination and energy of a child, but then handle business like a rigid, mean-ass adult. Have a childlike spirit. Sit inside of your imagination. Hug your child. Hang out with the babies. If you ain't got no babies, go find some. Buy them something. Hang out. Breathe the air of the youth. Enjoy this shit. It'll knock years off your life. Not take years away, but the way you look. You'll get finer and finer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's truly been a pleasure. Make sure y'all pay attention to this shit. Like and subscribe on wherever you're going to see this at on social media. Or if you're receiving this as a part of a coursework or a lecture you purchased from my Black Illuminati Occult Spirituality Incorporated Akashics record website that's in the process of getting put together, where it's going to have the most uncommon spiritual information, life-changing information you could ever get your hands on, man. Anyway, any of my publications are going to give you exactly what you need, because it is blessed, maintained, ordained by the ancestors. All the impurities and the bullshit has been removed from my ministry. You know, this isn't about me being conceited, motherfucker. I'm convinced. You know, the competition is like really hanging on a fence. You know what I'm saying? Because their time is gone, and it's time for me to commence bringing you this new spiritualism, giving you some news you can use. Make sure you get your ass up and get on your feet and quit playing with me. Get over there and get on your altar and start doing your work. Quit playing with me. Get at me, KorleoneGiovonni@gmail.com. Email me or DM me so you can book a spiritual consultation to join an organization and become a student and be around some gods and goddesses